So I know the last thing you wanted to hear is one of your teachers get up here and talk forever, but I was standing outside today around the flagpole with all the 8th graders part of graduation practice, and something came to me. And I talked to them briefly about it, and I jotted down a couple of notes while I was at lunch, so I just want to mention a few things. First of all, to the student body that will be returning next year. All right, I have a challenge to challenge yourself. Be the best version of that you can next year, and you can learn a lot from our outgoing 8th graders. Our outgoing 8th graders have developed over the course of their 4 years here at Attales. All right, maybe in the beginning they were a little rambunctious, but if you ask them now, they are looking forward to the future, and they've learned a lot. And if you catch them in a moment of honesty, I think they'd be willing to admit that they had a lot of help along the way. 8th grade, I'm going to ask you a question. If you are sitting there and you're an 8th grader that has been positively impacted by an adult in the Attales building, please stand up. Alright, remain standing for just a second. Stick with me, guys, stick with me, right? So, for our returning body, that's proof that there are people here that care about you, that there are people here that will help you. And just know that this place, as Mrs. Keeney just said, is a place for that help, for that caring. Okay? These guys bought into the family mentality. And to the 8th grade, it's been an interesting journey. You're about to leave this journey and start a new voyage come September. I appreciate that as part of that journey, and I wish you all the best of luck. Lastly, don't ever sell yourself short. Make sure you get involved. And I know that you're going to make a difference in this world. If you ever need anything, your Attales family is here for you. Everyone have a great summer, and thank you.
Guys, just, it's interesting to me that every time I do one of these things, Anthony, I'm always wondering, what's the right message, and what am I supposed to say to these crowds? And I will be honest with you, I just wait for something to happen and it tells me, okay, this is what we're going to talk about. This week I was busy. Between the awards ceremony and the graduation and being here late each night, I really didn't have a lot of time to think much about this. And I walked in here today not knowing exactly what we were going to do. And last graduation speech, I didn't get the message until literally the kids were walking out the door to graduation. And so today, the fact that Mr. Broomhead had that all ready to go just tells me that there's, that life often speaks to us in events, as I say, and that spoke to me because I didn't need to have it all done. Because the family takes care of it, right? So he took care of it, just like people take care of these 8th graders when they all stood up, that somebody had a positive impact. So, Mr. Berman, I appreciate you guys coming up with that and stepping up. Kids, I hope you got something out of that message. 8th grade, if I was going to say something, it would be just that. You guys walked in here in 5th grade, pains in the butt, right? You made up for that by being really pains in the butt in 7th grade once you came back from COVID. But boy, to see the growth that you guys have made from 5th grade to 8th grade, as Mr. Berman and the 8th grade team just put it, I mean, it's perfect. That's why you get into education, make a difference. And the fact that we were able to all collectively see the difference between you guys from 5th grade to 8th grade and the new additions that we had to the family, the Zaz and the Lizays and all these other ones that came in and contributed, we appreciate it, and we wish you guys the best of luck.